They know that the people who live in this ancient village, in the top of this mountain, 4th century before Christ, they produce wines. We can say that producing wines or grow grapes in this area is minimum 24 centuries. I love this place, and I think the best way to put value to this place is to produce good wines and to grow good vineyards to produce good wines. The good news is that finally, after 24 centuries, the prestige is arriving now. Please.
Up in the mountains in the north of Alicante, we have Celler del Roure, close to Moisent. Celler del Roure has a very, very interesting view on wines. The entire range is wonderful, but the grape varieties, local ones, Arcos and Mando, very red fruit-driven, quite bright expression, something that you don't expect in this area. You drive up a fairly long driveway and then you sort of enter into a tiny little zoo with huge dogs. But that's not the only thing. There's a donkey walking around. Yeah, it's a very, very interesting place and a place with lots of personality.
What is the style of wines in this area? People think if you have sun, if you have high temperatures, it's normal you have high alcohol, no? Because you have high temperatures, you have high alcohol. And our history offers the possibility to produce fresh wines because we have some ancient grapes who, with the ripeness so late, and with these ancient grapes, we have the possibility to produce wines with 12 degrees, and then it's not so easy, no? The association hot area, hot wines. No, it's not so simple, no. And we need time to work with in this possibilities and to show that we maybe our ancient wines are more like this, no? And if you ask, for example, what is the Mediterranean style, no? If you ask, for example, a sommelier, no? in Valencia or in Madrid, in London, no? People think, no, it's southeast of Spain. Normally it's high alcohol, high talent. And maybe we need 10, 20 years to show that this is not so easy, no? It's in a blind taste, maybe this wine is more easy to put in this area. In 1990, in Valencia, is only industry wines. Industry wines to bulk wines or bulk wine in bottle with very, very cheap wine, extremely cheap wine. Then when if you explain some wine that you would like to produce wine in a small size with high level wine, people say you are crazy. It's impossible. It's impossible. People say that it's impossible to produce high quality wines in this area. No, history has changed, but has changed because of Pepe Mendoza. Three, four producers in the southeast of Spain decide, no, at the end of 20th century that for us it's possible to produce good quality wines. We are the first generation working in this way, no, and this is really exciting because of this. Zafra in the past was more Mandó, now it's more Mandó Arcos, more or less half and half.
And Vermeil?
And Vermeil is changing also, but in this moment Vermeil is very, it's like a second wine from Zafra. It's more or less the same labels. Zafra is more or less the first wine in this, but with the same grapes, Mandó and Arcos. And the black label, Parotet, is the most serious, no? Serious, more. For example, for Zafra, it's enough 5-6 months in amphora. For Parotet, is 1 year. 1 year in amphora is more.
Flavor profile is very red fruity, strawberries, and slightly underripe blackberries, which is really fragrant. Floral notes, you can have some of the Mediterranean spices, it depends a bit on the vintage and also on the cuvée. Some of them have a little bit of the rosemary, thyme notes, and very elegant and bright and very refreshing and nice acidity. Vermeil and Zafra especially are really good value. I mean, really good value.
When we arrive here, we have the possibility to combine this study of ancient grape with the study of ancient methods. And this combination is more and more good results, and finally we arrive to this. No? We say classic wines with monastery and aging in oak barrels, and we talk about ancient wines, classic wines and ancient wines. Ancient wines, we are talking of ancient grapes with amphoras. You can hear like this. You can open. Closed.
It's a special solution, yes.
Have more and more good results here in this one, but especially with the ancient, with the ancient, because it's not easy to work with barrels. You have a lot of studies in the university to work with amphoras. We need more time to find the correct way to, but finally it's arriving the results.
I've never seen a cellar like that anywhere else in Spain, so it's a very special place. It's definitely worth a visit. It's definitely worth discovering. Even the color of the soil in this place, it's a very special ambience here.
The wine has the possibility to change the economy in the area, and in this moment maybe we are following this way. No, we can show to the people in this village, to the administration, no, that the real power of wine. No, the wine has the power because more and more people come from Valencia city, visit a winery, visit also the ancient village. The ancient village is very interesting to visit, and you have different restaurants to taste a good paella, and this is a way to maintain the landscape, no? in the last years, we are showing that the quality of wines we can grow, and because of this, people in administration pay attention of this, and we are working in a figure of protect the landscape, no, because of the wine, and this is really, really important. But we have also problems. For example, 10 years ago, because of the wine, we have the possibility to stop a project to put here a waste, ¿cómo se dice? Vertedero de basuras, a waste rubbish. So
Yeah,
you
okay,
understand?
yeah.
Well, this was a real project, and because of the wine, we have the possibility to stop this. Normally, when you have good wine, you have good landscape and good food also. You can see the soil, sandy soil in the top, and when you arrive 2 meters, 2.5 meters, you have more stones and more clay and more chalky soil. The chalky soil, the calcium of the soil, makes like a natural concrete. The idea now is this, no? Is this to grow in reputation and to grow in economy. We, for example, are 20 people working here, almost 20 people in vineyard, winery, and administration. And this is important in a small village. This is important because here we don't have big industries. And if you have 20 wineries, this is bad because when we start, it's only 3 cooperatives. A lot of machines, but not too much people. And our way to work is more artisan, no? More artisan and more. We need more people working, and this is important for the economy in the area. Mando is impossible. If you put Mando in a barrel, in 6 months is oak soup. It's oak soup. Like if you, the wood is completely over the wine and it's terrible. All the energy of Mando is finished. If you put Mando in barrel, is terrible the result.
Really small amphoras.
Yes. The idea in the future is to put these amphoras, because you see we have more amphoras like this, waiting for clean and for prepare. It's not only clean. The problem is that make something to these amphoras to minimize the risk of broken, because at the end the problem of amphoras is the risk of broke. And then we have a study with university, with Polytechnical University, to try to minimize the risk of broken, because it's at the end we don't think it's better the contact the wine in oak barrel or in terracotta amphora, but the difference at the end in the history is that when the wine go in a boat in the commerce, no, with amphoras, was always a problem because always you have some amphoras who broke, and with barrels is the solution. When ancient people wants to taste the wine, you can imagine we are in the 4th century before Christ, and we want to taste the wine from this year. This is the wine, this is the glass for drink, and the system is very ingenious. They try to take only the top, the clean part of the wine, and you close or open with a finger. My life here is, for me, is perfect. I sometimes go to the Valencia city, but for me, it's the energy of the animals, the vineyards, the landscape. For me, it's very, very important to have this every day. And the wine gives to us this possibility. No, it's maybe the magic of wine is that you can put your life in the nature, near the plants, near the. It's like the idea to a farm, no?